teams who will miss the playoffs, where are their heads at, you think?
Well, B.A., first of all, it's a chance for some of the others to show out. Their focus should be on finishing strong, and realistically, you start planning for the offseason. But there are still games left to play.
Now the starting group for the visitors.
Oh, man, the balance of muscle Giannis possesses is tremendous. Phenomenal at scoring on physical defenses.
Count it. Here's Kalathis. Here's Papanikolaou. From 8 feet. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. 6 on the shot clock. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Antetokounmpo has got his second basket.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
Exum outside. Pass to Ingles. Outside Giddey. There's a screen. Let's go with a 3. Knocks it down from distance.
Boy, Giddey, if he becomes a knockdown three-point shooter, you will not be able to guard this guy.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Taylor Jenkins gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. And when I brought up Giannis Antetokounmpo, Coach was full of admiration, saying it's always going to be difficult when you're playing Giannis. Not only is he one of the best players this league has, but he's also a fierce competitor. Guys, it sounds like he knows what he's up against.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Landale misses.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Antetokounmpo outside. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Green's checked in for Ingles. Now here's Antetokounmpo.
Oh, wow. Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
Here's Mills. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Green, the pass to Landale. Here's Exum. No good from outside. Gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Here's Antetokounmpo. He is hauled in by Exum. Gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Pass to Landale. Outside Mills. Exum outside. The deep 3. Great D that time from Antetokounmpo. Exum's gone 1 for 3 on the night. And here is Antetokounmpo. 40 seconds left to play in the first. Puts up a deep 3. Again, Antetokounmpo missing. Outside, Green. Pass to Landale. Outside, Green. Outside, Giddey. Landale with a screen. Back to Green. Here's Exum. And he nails the jumper. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. They lead by 1. And we'll be back. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, they clearly came into this game focused on sharing the ball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
to the middle. And the ball travels out of bounds. Turnover. With the playoffs around the corner, let's see how the West is shaping up. You take a look at the home team. They're in the pole position right now for the top seed in the conference. And here's Simmons. On the wing, Daniels. And the layup is good. Daniels has gotten his first basket of the night.
So strong at the rim. That'll serve Daniels well here in this league.
Oh, Simmons with the block. Here's Green. On the wing, Daniels. Two shots, two makes. Off to a good start.
Yeah, slick play call by Daniels. Pick and rolls give him room to operate, and he does not waste it at all.
Here's Dorsey. Got it. Good job in the low post. Got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Daniels passes to Green. Here's Baines. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
I'll tell you what, they are on fire this quarter, taking total command of this game.
All right, Doris, what do you think separates the good teams from the great teams at crunch time?
Boy, I think there's a lot of things, Brian, that separate that. Number one, can you execute on both ends when it's a clutch game? Can you absorb the pressure of a moment, understanding time and score, how to get a quality shot on every possession, how to string together multiple stops? Can you make shots under duress of great defense? There are so many things that differentiate between the good and the championship.
Baines with a screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Daniels misses.
And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Green. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. He's gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Pass to Daniels. 1:11 left in the first half. Now Green puts up a 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Green's got his first 3 points of the game.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave him all alone at the arc.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Both teams deciding to change it up. And since we have a second here, let's see which teams have dominated the offensive glass and second chance opportunities this season.
This team has just been a menace on the offensive boards. They chase down their shots and work hard to make sure there are no wasted possessions.
Ingles against Antetokounmpo. Here's Kalathis. Here's Papanikolaou. And he hits it from 9 feet. He's got 5. Here's Mills. No made baskets yet. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. That shot wide open.
Really good anticipation by Dante Exum. He feels the defense laying off, and he sticks it.
Here's Kalathis. Giddey defends. The 3 is up. And he buries his first look.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Landale, the pass to Ingles. And here's Mills. 4-3. Fires in the triple.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
The clock runs out, and we are headed to halftime. Up by 6. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
Their offense is running like a machine there, Shaq. I mean, they're making calculated decisions, kind of like all of those.
And now moving. And that's it for halftime.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Without question, Dante Exum displaying his skills today.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Josh Giddey out there with Patrick Mills. Then it's Jock Landale. Then it's Joe Ingles. And it's Exum in at the 3. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Taylor Jenkins. Antetokounmpo against Ingles. To the wing, right side. The 3. What a make! Giannis for 3.
Yeah, Giannis feeling confident. Goes right to the 3 to get those points back.
Outside Mills. Exum outside. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Ingles. Exum's got 6 points in the quarter.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, look at Giannis power in.
And Giannis has a ridiculous combination of size, skill, and athleticism.
Ingles passes to Giddey. It's Exum on the wing. He's got 13. Outside Giddey. Shot from the wing. Misses off the right iron. Shooting about 60% for the game. Antetokounmpo outside. That one drops for him. 5 points in the game.
Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling early.
And a look at the leaderboard. Over the last month, these big men have completely dominated. Giannis Antetokounmpo on top.
And you see why they keep going to him. He's a big man with a polished offensive repertoire, playing to his strengths and being efficient as a result.
Landale with a screen. Ingles from outside. Gets the 3 to fall. Ingles has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Gone 3 of 3 in this second half. Here's Calathes. Antetokounmpo outside. To the left wing. From downtown. It's hauled in by Exum. Shooting at a very efficient 67%. Here's Landale. On Thursday, then on Saturday.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
Here's Calathes. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Cash is in the first attempt of the game.
A very high percentage look when the D is nowhere to be seen.
Simmons, the pass to Landale. Outside Mills. Knocks down the triple. Mills has got 6.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
58 seconds left in the third quarter. To the inside, the 6-footer. And that's off the glass and in. He's got 7.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Outside, Ingles. Outside, Green. Gets the 3 ball to go. Green's gotten his second bucket.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Papanikolaou. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. To the wing on the left. Over to the wing. Green covering, rebounded by Green. Green's got 4 rebounds in the game.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Guard skills, but a big-time forward or center-type body. Ben Simmons making it happen inside.
Takes it inside.
Some sick ball skills displayed right there. And he's not the guy you expect to pull that off.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Up by 10. And coming up as soon as... And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us.
Oh, man, take a look at that one. Just a textbook alley-oop.
Beautifully done. He served it up on a platter. Pass to Furphy. Fires the 3. Connects from downtown. Furphy's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Shooting has been unreal. 64% from the floor. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Down low. And the pass goes out of bounds. They'll turn it over.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
So both teams making some changes here. So it's the home team now. Daniels passes to Green. And here's Simmons. Here's Baines. And the bucket is good.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
And the free throw, no good.
Listen, it is not enough to just have a big body in the modern NBA. Aaron Baines has transformed his conditioning and his skill set, really improved and adapted his game to the modern NBA.
Antetokounmpo is doubled. Oh, he's a menace in the paint. Antetokounmpo.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot, but right now this guy is cooking.
And we've got a timeout from Taylor Jenkins. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Landale's checked in for Baines. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Taylor Jenkins had to say to his team. He kept it real with his team, telling them, I know you feel good about this lead, but let's not get lazy. Let's not act like this is a sure thing all of a sudden. Looking to keep their focus on the task at hand. Brian?
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. 4 on the clock. Ingles passes to Mills. They get it back. The kick out to Ingles. Fires the 3. Unable to get that one.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Count that one.
And you can see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
Left side, Giddey. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. That free throw good from Giddey.
Well, Josh Giddey has proven that he will have some triple-doubles in his career because he can score it, he can board it, and he can certainly find his teammates.
Whoa!
For a guy his size, Giannis handles the rock very well, which makes him a nightmare for defenses.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, Grant, with this new media deal, more broadcasters for the NBA.
You're right, B.A., and the league benefits economically. Hopefully, more innovation on the broadcast side, too, and a chance to even reach new fans as well.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. To the middle.
The resume Giannis has built already is impressive, and he's nowhere close to being done adding to it.
He drops the first one, and that brings him within 10. And so Antetokounmpo nails both of them. A minute and a half left in the fourth. Gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Outside Mills. Pass to Landale. Here's Exum. From outside, off the mark. Got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. And yep, it's good.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Outside Mills. Here's Landale. And the shot's good. 50 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And it's Antetokounmpo off the drive. He gets it in there. Here's Mills. I think a bucket here, Grant, would end this game.
Absolutely. That would put a bow on this one.
Here's Landale. So the first one drops, and that stretches their lead to 8.
One of the best parts about Patty Mills is his adaptability to the club's needs. You need him to come off the bench and be that leader on the second team, he can do that. You need him to be a spot starter, he can do that as well. He is about team first.
Antetokounmpo. And the basket is good. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A., keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or
center position.
Yeah, and Kevin, the way the game has changed, you know, we don't see these kind of big men matchups much anymore. And so it's great to see one where two great big guys going at it, and you know they're going to go after each other.
And Stan, you know what you're talking about. You've had the opportunity to coach some great big men.
Oh, I have. I mean, I had Shaquille O'Neal, Dwight Howard, Andre Drummond. I seem to always have good centers.
Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Evan Fournier, and Benyama's out there with Song. Then there's Hayes, and it's Rizashea in at the small forward position.
Just the first good move in a game of chess between these two coaches.
Yeah, now we get to see the counterplay. How you respond is half the battle out there.
And the three ball is good.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Here's Larkin. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. And Şengün throws it down.
Great timing and a really good read there from Şengün. Spaces the floor and is rewarded.
After Rizashea hands it from downtown.
Well, the pick didn't exactly neutralize the defender, but good concentration on the finish to still get the basket.
Here's Larkin. Here's Biberovic. Şengün with a screen on Fournier. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist by Czar.
Well, they've started this game strong offensively. 3 out of their first 4 attempts.
And while the offense is developing, Alex Czar is already a huge presence at the defensive end.
Yeah, along with being a great rim protector, he's a 7-footer who can really slide his feet on the perimeter. He can switch on the guards and make them work for their opportunities.
Gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
I had a chance to catch up with Chris Finch. Now, he's in awe of Victor Wembanyama just like everybody else. He said, I don't know that we can stop him. I don't know that we can slow him down. But they want to try and play a physical brand of basketball against him at both ends and see if that has any effect. Kevin?
Thank you, David. .114 left here in the opening quarter. Here's the screen. Let's go. And it falls over the rim and in. 5 points in the game.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from him.
Here's Song. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. To the paint. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's Larkin. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
.34 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Here's Yabusele. Back to Koulibaly. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over in the corner, Batum goes up on the wing, and the basket is good. 8 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. From deep three-point territory. And no good on the last second attempt this time. First quarter wrapping up here, and Clark, it's a tie ball game. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
I really thought that everything seemed to fall into place for them in that first quarter.
Yeah, that was a sharp start, but we've got a long way to go. they're going to have to sustain that intensity.
Reza Shea is out there with Koulibaly. And it's Rudy Gobert. Then there's Batum. And it's Yabusele in at the 4. From deep. Good on the triple.
Well, that's a shot you don't mind him taking. Gets a good look and trusts his shot to knock down the 3.
Pass to Batum. Back to Koulibaly. And the shot is good.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
Screen by Şengün. From past the arc. It's rebounded by Koulibaly. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Pass to Gobert. Here's Koulibaly. Greg, every year injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
Well, they had a chance for the lead right there, but we're all evened up.
They've been trailing for a few minutes here.
But that could change right here.
Pass to Yabusele. Here's the lob to the hoop.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Şengün against Gobert. It's Korkmaz in the corner. No good on the 3. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Now Koulibaly. Pass to Rupert. Over in the corner, Batum. Here's Rupert. From the wing. Şengün with the rebound. Gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. There's Korkmaz. A three-pointer, no good. Korkmaz has gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Pass to Koulibaly. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. It's good from long range. Koulibaly's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
So both teams changing it up here. Doing pretty well at 46% from the floor. Pass to Larkin. Puts up a 3. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
To the middle. Victor Wembanyama.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
There's 31 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Biberovic. Here's Sapahi. Drills the three-pointer. 8 points for him. 20 seconds left in the second quarter.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
Wembanyama outside. Can't hit from the elbow.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Up 2. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
We know the draft's an inexact science, even with all that prep that goes into it. So congrats to the teams that chose these 5. For as bad as they've been inside, I can't believe it's this close. I hope coach is letting them know. No points in the paint, no W.
So, thanks for joining us.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Pass to Larkin, and the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
They've got Rizachet. Fournier out there with Hayes. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Sarr in at the 4-man position. Checking out the group for Kenny Atkinson to start the second half. The shot's good from Fournier.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Pass to Şengün. Here's Biberovic. 6 to shoot. Here's Sapahi. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. He's got 11.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first. Well, hey, you give him some daylight, he can knock it down.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Here's Larkin. Scoreless thus far. Over Hayes. Larkin can't get it to go. And Rizachet, the prototypical size and skill for a wingman.
Yeah, he's got some jelly to his game. Handle, touch. At his size, that becomes very tough to contain. Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Larkin. And it's blocked.
Great timing on the rejection there. This young kid, Sarr, has major defensive potential.
Wembanyama with it. Hayes with it. And he can extend the lead to double digits.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Count that one. Larkin's got his first points of the night.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east. Already we are in December. Taking a look here at the visitors. They're sitting pretty, second place, and looking to take the top spot. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Rizachet with it. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. And Sarr gets it to go on the assist by Rizachet.
And that's where you want Sarr doing his work offensively. He is a tough cover in the paint.
Şengün inside. Gobert on him. Here's Larkin. Shot clock at 6. Şengün with a screen on Fournier. And Şengün throws it down.
Even without the explosive athleticism, Şengün still able to play above the rim.
Fournier pass to Sarr. Good, nice job down low. Sarr's got his second basket of the night.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Pass to Şengün. There's the three. A three-pointer is right on target.
Work in progress for the big man. When Şengün is hitting from the outside, this offense becomes dangerous.
Here's Sarr. With the fadeaway. And it's good for 2. Sarr's got 6 here in this quarter.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's Larkin. Pass to Şengün. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Şengün's got 9 points.
Well, offensively, he's doing his best to keep them in this game. But they might need someone else to step up as well.
And we've reached the end of the third. Leading by 5. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, put the pass right on the money.
Well, his height gives him the ability to see the floor, and he makes a quick decision and a great pass.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Batuma's out there with Yabusele. Then it's Koulibaly. And it's Rudy Gobert. And it's Jang in the point guard. On Thursday and then on Sunday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
Now, Koulibaly. And he lays it straight in.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Now, here's Şengün. Tries a 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Hitting an unreal 70% from the field, making a mockery of this defense. Yabusele kicks to Zhang, and he lobs it up toward the rim. Koulibaly. He's defended by Koulibaly. Pass to Şengün.
You watch Şengün, he has all the moves on the interior.
The free throw dropped for Şengün. So both teams making some changes here. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldrich. What's the latest, David?
Hey, guys, I was able to catch Kenny Atkinson's message to his team. Now, he kept it simple in the huddle. He said, play smart. If we don't beat ourselves, we walk away with the win. Keep it simple, and we got this. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Whistle blows, basket is good, so a chance here for a three-point play. The free throw drops for Rizache. All right, Stan, hypothetical situation. Down one, shot clock is off. If you could pick anyone in the NBA, who do you want taking that shot?
Well, I'm going to go back in time a little bit, Kevin. The guy who really made my career for me as a head coach. I'm taking Dwayne Wade. He was the best that I ever saw. Not only did he have the ability to make clutch shots, he managed the game clock as well as anybody I've ever seen.
The situation was never too big for him, was it?
Never was, and he's so smart in addition to being as talented as he was.
Did Şengün answer the bell tonight, or what? Tremendous offensive performance.
Şengün against Wembanyama. Love the confidence from Wembanyama.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here, we're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Here's Bibanovic. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Hayes up top. Şengün covering. The shot's good from Hayes.
And watching that defensive effort right there, you wonder how much they want this game.
Yeah, I got to agree. Their defensive commitment's got to be a lot better.
Here's Larkin. Here's Bibanovic. Gets it to go from 18 feet away.
That's just poor defense there. You can't give up these kind of looks from the mid-range.
Fournier passes to Hayes. Sarr with it. Fade away. It's rebounded by Şengün. Larkin looking it over. From the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. 34 seconds left in the fourth. Pass to Sarr. And here's Fournier. Now Reza Shea sinks the three-pointer.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
And so the road team gets the W in this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what they want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up.
Much appreciated.
meat of the season. Teams sometimes have those team-building excursions, RJ. Any favorites you ever participated in?
We had a Napa excursion one time. That was a lot of fun. But bowling, seeing a movie, all of those things were fun.
Now the starting group for the visitors.
Yeah, what a sweet move from Giannis. Just breaking down the defense there.
To the paint. Lyles down low. Antetokounmpo covering. Lyles shot is good.
That's pretty much any coach. That's how he'd like to start the game.
Rebound by Olynyk. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk to Joe Mazzulla for a minute. We discussed the challenges a player like Giannis Antetokounmpo presents for his defense, and coach responded saying he's a handful for sure. I told our guys to make sure we seal up any lanes to the basket and just try to make him beat us with his jumper. It won't be easy, but coach feels like they'll be able to make it a little more difficult for Giannis. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Allie. Now here's Antetokounmpo. His last outing, he had 20, and counted from 12 feet. Antetokounmpo has gotten his second bucket of the game.
And using that mid-range area of the floor, Giannis is so confident shooting from there.
Murray from outside sinks the tray.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And that one drops for him.
Yeah, one of the most efficient inside scorers. Giannis just can't be stopped.
Tipped away. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Here's Papanikolaou. Shot clock at 6. Here's Antetokounmpo. And he gets it to go off the front iron. Antetokounmpo's got 8 points.
Yeah, the mid-range is not a go-to for Giannis, but he's always looking to expand his game.
Gilgeous-Alexander, and he makes it on the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Over Olynyk. And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Left side Olynyk. They kick it out to Murray. No good on the 3.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Papanikolaou, guarded by Olynyk. And that one's good.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Here's Lyles. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one. Here's Calathes, defended by Murray. Antetokounmpo outside. Here's Papanikolaou. He's scoreless. Antetokounmpo outside. Offline with a 3. Outside Barrett. Yes, it's good. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Leading by 1. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
Outside, Alexander Walker. And the three-pointer goes. Alexander Walker's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Inside. And count that. 2 points and a chance for 1 more at the line.
And the defense gets tripped up by the screen, leaving him free to take his shot.
Richard, you played for great teams and rebuilding teams. How different is the atmosphere between those types of organizations?
The expectation to win from everyone, top to bottom, that's what stands out to me. Everyone takes their role seriously and professionally.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, the determination from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, and Gilgeous-Alexander is a fighter, someone that challenges the defense and bullies his way through contact.
Here's Papanikolaou. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's the three. Sinks it from distance.
Too much space on the perimeter. There needs to be a little more energy from the defense.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 8 points in his last timeout. On the wing, Alexander Walker. Clark with the screen. Shoots. Alexander Walker with the bucket. Alexander Walker's got 5 points in the quarter.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
So both teams changing it up here. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Over Dort. No good. A bit long that time. Gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. No good with a layup. Got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kick ability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Dort, the pass to Barrett. Brooks outside. The three is up. Sends it home from three-point land. Brooks has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. We've got 1:28 left to play in the half. Oh, Giannis working inside.
And the game plan for them should be simple. Keep getting it to Giannis. The Greek freak is on fire.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Let's take this time to see the teams who were picking the most pockets over the past month.
They've really gotten after it at the defensive end, and that's been generating turnovers.
And we've got 1:18 left in the first half. Dort outside. Pass to Olynyk. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Olynyk's gotten his first points in this one. Here's Papanikolaou. Antetokounmpo for 3. Antetokounmpo showing his range. There's 48 seconds left in the second quarter. Murray passes to Dort. Here's Lyles. Pass to Dort. Screen by Olynyk. Murray from outside. That shot missing. Gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. Here's Antetokounmpo. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
Well, the defense didn't have any impact on that shot, but somehow he still misses it.
Stolen. Here's the break. And the shot goes in.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. They lead by 2. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thanks so much. I'm here with Coach Tom Thibodeau. And Tom.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
You take a look at the visitors. This hasn't been the dominant season they were hoping for. They've let a number of winnable games slip away, but do not sleep. They better be grateful for their bench. The reserves are showing up in a big way.
The others you always talk about, big fella, taking some pressure off the starters. Thanks for tuning in.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shot within the flow of the offense.
We've got R.J. Barrett. Kelly Olynyk is out there with Trey Lyles. And it's Murray. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point guard position. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. Here's Calathes, defended by Murray. He shoots it. Rebound by Olynyk. Well, we got a close one here in Brooklyn. That'll be the end of a 3-game homestand. And it's Shea hitting the three.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Antetokounmpo outside. Here's Calathes. And a minute played as the second half gets going. And that one drops. He's got 6.
You know, you just love to start the second half this way. What a play call.
I agree with this. Try to jump on him, dictate the tempo, and seize the moment.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 7. Gilgeous-Alexander takes the contact.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to review the game plan.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Oh, too much Giannis.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Gone 3 of 3 in this second half. Outside Murray. Outside Barrett. Here's Lyles. Drills it from deep. Lyles has got 5.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And it's Antetokounmpo with a miss.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
Pass to Lyles. Murray for 3. Hits a three-pointer.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, look at Giannis power in.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Olynyk. Now here's Murray. It's Barrett on the wing. Pass to Lyles. Clock at 6. Back to Murray. The 3 ball. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
And they pick up 2.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
55 seconds left to play in the third. Barrett passes to Olynyk. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Barrett. Screen by Olynyk. Lets the 3 fly. The shot off that time. Gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. 30 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Fires from deep. Rebound by Olynyk. Olynyk's got 4 rebounds now.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit 1 from range in the first half, but nothing since.
Here's Barrett. Offline from the top of the key. And we've reached the end of the third. Up by 4. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. Down low. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. That one misses for Antetokounmpo. Shooting continues to impress. 65% from the field. Knocks down the long J.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Kaladzikis. Brooks defending. Soft touch off the glass.
And I understand we're seeing some potent offense, but you have to put up more of a fight defensively.
Shoot, this defense is giving me hope. The way I look, I could sign a 10-day and put up a few buckets on this squad.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
There's so many facets to SGA's game. He's equally good from all 3 levels.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. Looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Tom Thibodeau coaching his team during that last break. He was very upbeat and positive, saying to his guys, let's go, let's go. I want you guys to up the pace. Look to push the ball up the floor whenever you can. They cannot stop us in transition. Let's see how the team responds. Guys?
Okay, thanks, Allie. Nails the baby hook.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Pass to Lyles. And so the ball out of bounds. Gilgeous-Alexander touched it last.
A classic breakdown with the ball, sending it right out of bounds and giving the defense a freebie.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Here's Calathes, defended by Murray. Antetokounmpo outside. Buries it down low. Antetokounmpo's got 21 points in the game.
And you could see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
Outside Olynyk. Pass to Murray. There's the 3. He can't hit that time.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Calathes. And that one is stuffed right through. Oh, couldn't have asked for a more hotly contested game.
These teams have swapped the lead 8 times. I believe it's coming down to the wire.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
He wants the ball, has a flair for the dramatic, unfazed in big situations.
To the middle. Here's Antetokounmpo. Hits the jump hook. Give him 23.
And he is just showing off right now. I mean, he's giving you leadership. Giannis just takes pride in stepping up and hitting those big shots.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. No good off the glass. Shooting 70% from the field. A performance that has been fun to watch. 4th quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Antetokounmpo against Gilgeous-Alexander. Antetokounmpo can't connect.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Antetokounmpo on the attack. Cash. A huge shot to tie it up.
You expect this from an MVP like Giannis. He never gives up on the game. Woo! Gotta love it.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Here's Papanikolaou. And it's in.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. And looking at the options here, what do you think is being discussed?
A chance to tie it up here.
And you also have to wonder if they'll try for a 3. But they'll probably try for a 2. But if something opens up outside, I doubt that they will hesitate to take it.
Oh, obviously Gilgeous-Alexander has the will to win. What a relentless effort.
There's 18 seconds left in the final quarter. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Oh, off target. Oh, no good. We're headed for overtime. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Releases. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
The incomparable length. I mean, Giannis with those big strides and the reach to finish against anyone.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. There's the triple. Score it. 13 shots, 9 makes. Solid.
He's been shooting with great consistency tonight. Love to see that confident play on offense.
To the paint. Here's Antetokounmpo. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And the resume Giannis has built already is impressive, and he's nowhere close to being done adding to it.
Both shots good from the stripe.
In a tight game, this is who they want taking these shots.
Boy, this lead is razor thin.
Yeah, BA, and there's a chance to extend that right here.
Taking it inside, SGA.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
And it's Antetokounmpo off the drive. Off target at the rim. Got their first 3 shots to drop in overtime. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Barrett. Yes!
And you know Barrett wants the ball in his hands, especially on these big possessions.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Count it!
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, BA, the clock is theirs to burn. He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And that one falls for Antetokounmpo.
That's exactly what this team needs right now, completing the and one.
And that's an intentional foul. Important possession here.
Yeah, we'll see how they execute under pressure.
And so they foul intentionally. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Gets them to fall, and those are huge free throws. It's now a 2-possession game.
Here's Papanikolaou. Antetokounmpo inside. Lyles on him. And he sinks it.
Oh, man, the balance of muscle Giannis possesses is tremendous. Phenomenal at scoring on physical defenses.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
And so he drops them both. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Put a bow on this one. His composure at the line effectively ends it.
Fires for three. He connects. And that one brings them within one.
And I understand we're seeing some potent offense, but you have to put up more of a fight defensively.
Shoot, this defense is giving me hope. The way I look, I can sign a 10-day and put up a few buckets on this squad.
And they go to the intentional foul. He gets the first, and that'll put him up 2. And so both free throws good, and it's a 3-point game.
And those were some big-time shots. Those free throws helping make this a 3-point game.
So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. It was touch and go there for a while, but at overtime, they caught a second win.
They really did, and it was wild. Everything it...
Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Richard Jeff.
That should attract a lot of attention in this game. That matchup at the guard position. That is going to be special.
Well, that's the point of attack on both ends of the floor, and it's always fun to see skilled and capable guards duel it out. It is like watching a great chess match.
Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Evan Fournier, Sarr out there with Reza Shea. Then it's Victor Wembanyama, and it's Hayes in at the point. Now here's Giddey.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
He's the pass to Wembanyama. Fades, and a little luck that time, but it drops.
Showing he's more than just an interior threat. Wembanyama also possesses that reliable jump shot.
On the wing, Giddey. Pass to Exum. Back to Giddey. They set the pick. Just 5 to shoot. A three-pointer off the mark.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And it's Ricochet missing. Here's Giddey. We saw him with 10 points last game. At the top of the key, Ingles. That's good, and so Giddey with the assist.
Well, Joe Ingles is a tremendously smart basketball player. This guy understands how to set up a defender, get himself into a catch-and-shoot situation where he thrives.
Now here's Hayes, driving inside. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. It's his first trip to the line. Free throw good, Wembanyama.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
Coulibaly, he's checked in for Ricochet. Here's Giddey. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Pass to Hayes. Here's Wembanyama. Ben Simmons with the rebound. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Mills passes to Simmons. And they double up Simmons. Exum. It's good. This game is all even.
Well, Dante Exum knocking down shots will put a smile on this team's face. He continues to work on the offensive end.
Now here's Hayes. With the drive. Wembanyama outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Exum kicks to Giddey. And here's Mills. Launches a 3. And Giddey gets it to go.
Boy, if this becomes a consistent part of Josh Giddey's game, look out, because that three-point shot's going to make him so dangerous.
Fournier with the screen on Green. Coulibaly, no good. Gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. And finished off by Exum.
How about the leaping ability of Dante Exum? Terrific instincts on that one.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Coulibaly. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2. Gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Giddey with it. Simmons, a screen on Fournier. Here's Giddey. Hits the three-point bomb. Giddey's got his second bucket of the night. And so the first quarter is in the books. They lead by 6. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
Joe Ingles is out there with Josh Green. Then it's Aaron Baines. Then it's Daniels. And it's Simmons in at the 1 spot. Here's Coulibaly. We've got Yabusele. Ricochet is out there with Coulibaly. Then there's Batum. And it's Gobert in at center, locking down the middle. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
If he's operating in pick and roll, because Rudy Gobert is such a big target, hard to guard him.
And DB, the measurables jump off the page for Coulibaly. 6'8" with a 7'2" arm span.
Kev, that's the kind of length that would allow somebody to be a menace defensively. Let's remember, he was the 7th pick back in 2023. The Wizards clearly very high on this young guy's potential.
We've got Aaron Baines. Green is out there with Joe Ingles. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Daniels in at the shooting guard. Batuma's out there with Yabusele. Then there's Reza Shea. And it's Rudy Gobert. And it's Coulibaly in at the point guard position. Daniels out there with Simmons. And it's Green. Then it's Joe Ingles. And it's Baines in at the 5 down low. Now here's Simmons. He has yet to score. Pass to Ingles. Shoots the 3. Batum grabs the miss. Well, Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
Coulibaly is out there with Reza Shea. And it's Rudy Gobert. Then there's Batum. And it's Yabusele in at the 4 spot. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Rudy Gobert has tied for the most defensive player of the year awards all time, but he's challenging himself to do more offensively. He said it's all about just being okay with missing or making mistakes, freeing my mind and doing the things that I work on to get out of this shell that I was being put in. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David Aldridge, we thank you for that report. Here's Coulibaly. He has 5. Batum a screen on Simmons. And it's Rupert missing. Gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Simmons with it. And Batum picks him up defensively. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Doris, I know the NBA is considering using technology to help officiate out of bounds and goaltending. Do you have a problem with that?
You know, Kev, at the end of the day, I think it is about getting the calls right. If there's a way to lift the load off these officials, even if it's around the margins, why not try it?
Now here's Hayes. Nothing on the board. 1:30 left now here in the second. And it's all evened up.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Here's Mills. 11 points last game. Pass to Giddey. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Already one of the best passers in the NBA. Josh Giddey. DB, what's next for him?
I think the only thing that has to improve is the consistency from range shooting. It's such an important aspect for a guard to play. But he's shown a willingness and a found confidence in that perimeter game. And let's remember, Kev, he's in his early 20s. There's so much time for development.
Here's Reza Shea. Last game we saw him score 14. Here's Wembanyama. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. Wembanyama has got 6 points.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
And Mills kicks to Giddey. From outside, off the mark. Gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Hayes sinks the triple. Hayes has got 6 in the quarter.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
Now Giddey. He has 7. Good on the bucket. He's got 9.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Leading by just 2. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David. Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
I've seen more stops in All-Star games. What do they call it, guys? Oh, yeah, Matador defense. They're just letting scores go by.
Olé! And right now, let's see who's jostling for Rookie of the Year. That is more than enough of...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You have to like what you're seeing, guys, from Josh Giddey.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
They've got Exum. Mills out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Joe Ingles. And it's Landale in at the pivot, manning the middle. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Giddey's got 11. And around 60% on the night. Amazing work offensively so far. Out to the wing. Here's Sarr. Buries it from three-point range.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Exum kicks to Giddey. Shoots over Fournier, and Giddey gets it to go. Giddey's got 4 this quarter.
To me, it's the ability to facilitate that enhances Josh Giddey as a scorer. You've got to play him for both, and right now he's cooking the defense.
Wembanyama high post. It's blocked. Here's Giddey. He's got 13. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. And here's Mills for 3. Wembanyama with the rebound.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Wembanyama, a screen on Ingles. It's tipped. Mills with the steal. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. He wants to talk to his guys. As the playoffs near, let's take a look at the Western Conference standings. And you take a look at this home team. They are the favorite right now to lock up the #1 seed come playoff time. Sitting in first place right now and not looking like they, are going to be slowing down at all. Pass to Exum. Now here's Mills. For the lead. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Mills has got his first bucket of the night.
Yeah, Patty Mills has run this set countless times. So composed, so intelligent at exploiting the defense.
Fournier pass to Wembanyama. Rizachet with it. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game.
And as he gets more experience in the league, Rizachet will improve the attack.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Mills can't hit.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
And Sarr throws it down hard.
Goodness, Sarr is a different type of athlete.
Mills dishes to Exum. Oh, Giddey in position. 55 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Wembanyama. Over Ingles. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
I'm a bit shocked, honestly, that he misses that. That's his shot in rhythm.
Here's Landale. Now, here's Ingles. The tray. And that comes off the assist by Exum. Ingles has got 5 now.
So you've got to chase Joe Ingles off that three-point line because he is lethal.
Pass to Sarr. Lets the 3 fly. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Sarr's got 8 here in the quarter.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Here's Giddey. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. He's got 16.
Just a terrific all-around scoring effort from him. I mean, it's because of that they're even in this game.
That's the end of the third, and it's all tied up. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Abusele out there with Rudy Gobert. Then it's Koulibaly. Then there's Batum, and it's Jang in at the 1. Pass to Koulibaly. Outside Batum. Clock at 6. Now Gobert. Baines with the block.
Boy, big-time defense from Aaron Baines. Uses those long arms to disrupt the shot.
Outside Simmons. Back to Daniels. Down low. And Green slams it in.
Looking to get stops late. That kind of defense ain't gonna cut it.
That's unacceptable. The hustle and focus on that end is not there for either side.
Batum finds Gobert. Pass to Koulibaly. Nailed from three-point land.
How about Gobert with the find? On time and on target. Nicely done, Rudy.
Both teams will make substitutions. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Coach Taylor Jenkins talked to his team during the break. He asked his team to dig deep. He said, I know you're tired, but they're tired too. It's about who can give more than the other guy at this point. Show me what you can give. Back to you.
Thank you, David. It's Wembanyama at the elbow, and it's in there.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Exum. And it's Rizachet with the rebound. Gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Wembanyama, right side. Pass to Rizachet. Three-pointer. And the three ball is good.
Assertive play by Rizachet. Not every rookie is ready to shoulder the big moment.
Here's Giddey. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Evan Fournier. So the first one drops, and that brings them within 2. And both free throws good for Giddey.
Well, this is the kind of player he is. The tougher the moment, the more he elevates his game.
Here's Wembanyama. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Wembanyama has got 4 points now in the quarter. With some arc, and Giddey gets it to go.
Well, Josh Giddey might be young, folks, but a fearless big-time bucket right there.
Now here's Hayes, covered by Mills. Wembanyama, deadly inside.
And how about the young fella, Wembanyama with a big-time bucket.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
Here's Hayes. Pass to Wembanyama. And that one's drained from the low block.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Here's Giddey. It's good. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
That is a big one, folks. Giddey gives them exactly what they need when they need it.
Wembanyama down low. That doesn't go either for Wembanyama. Giddey against Fournier. Giddey kicks to Exum. From deep Ingles. Got it! A tremendous three to tie it up.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Wembanyama outside. Lets it go from 11. It falls!
And this is what a franchise player does. Wemby coming up huge down the stretch.
We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. What do you think we're going to see here?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though, and he does get the second one. And that makes it a three-point lead.
A three and nothing but a three will do here.
You've got to keep your composure and execute to get a quality look from three.
From deep Ingles. And they get it back. Fires from way outside. Can't get the three to fall.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Well, you love a guy who gets himself to the line, takes his time, and makes the free throws. Complete professional.
The visiting club takes the win on the road. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant.
Tonight we got a great front court matchup.
Yeah, this is a game, BA, I think, that has been circled on the calendar. These guys are competitive, but there are positional rivalries that do exist, and the only way you can measure up is standing across from your opponent. We've got that here tonight. Who's going to get the best of who?
Now the starting group for the visitors. Here's Calathis, covered by Smith. 5 on the clock. From the arc. Hits the trifecta.
Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
Yeah, no question. When he is connecting from those kind of spots on the floor, it is just a huge boost for what they can do offensively.
Now here's Zubac. He's averaging almost 5 points a game. Smith outside. For 3. Drains the triple.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Here's Papanikolaou. Back to Antetokounmpo. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Now, defensively, you got to try and build a wall against Giannis and cover the paint. He's too much to handle inside.
Brent, we've never seen a player like Giannis. How do you stop him? Or how do you at least slow him down?
Well, B.A., there's a reason why I'm over here in a suit and the coaches are over there in their suits. That's their job. And Giannis is just one of those guys you hope is having an off night. Force him into as many jump shots as you possibly can. But inside, Giannis is going to get there, and he's going to devastate you.
Now here's Antetokounmpo, coming in off 12 points in his last outing. Saric with it. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter.
I like the effort there from Saric on the jumper. Sees the defender, but still sticks with it.
These are his first free throws of the game. Bojan Bogdanovic checked in for Smith. And both free throws good for Saric.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
A minute 53 left in the first quarter here. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Zubac. Pass to Azonia. And there's a pick from behind the arc. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes. He took the contact and had an opportunity to drain it.
First free throw is good. It's both from the stripe. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Pass to Perkichin. Outside Bogdanovic. Fires the three. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
He's such a consistent shooter from range. Don't go handing Bogdanovic open shots.
Here's Kalathis. Up and in on the layup. 7 points in the game.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Hezonja. Misses from short range. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. To the inside. Lays it up and banks it in. Gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Pass to Perkichin. Now here's Bogdanovic. The ball's knocked loose. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. They're up by 1. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
Yeah, couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
Here's Perkichin. Well, Grant, as you always say, in the playoffs, you need a player who can score in isolation.
That's true, B.A. And in a 7-game series, defenses disrupt your set offense. If your stars can go mano-a-mano and create something out of nothing, that's often the best you can get. Could have taken the lead there, but instead, they're going to have to settle for the tie.
Count the basket.
Getting the ball inside, usually a pretty good recipe.
Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Here's Papanikolaou. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Kalitzakis. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Smith. Kalitzakis, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Counted. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Both teams will make substitutions. Drives to the hoop, uses the glass on the layup.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Here's Dorsey, defended by Bogdanovic. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Six to shoot. Here's Dorsey, defended by Bogdanovic. And Dorsey gets it to go. Dorsey's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Pass to Perkichin. Let's go with a 3. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Here's Dorsey. Right wing. Antetokounmpo outside. Only missed the J after tricking the D with a nifty pass fake. Got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. From outside the arc, buries it from 3. He's got 5.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. So both teams changing it up here. 1:11 left in the first half of this one. Here's Papanikolaou. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Yes, sir! Giannis showing the range.
Antetokounmpo on the catch and shoot jumper. You like that kind of flow from him.
Here's Hezonja. No points so far. And counted from 19 feet away.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Here's Kalathis. Here's Papanikolaou. Antetokounmpo outside. Clock at 4. Over Šarić. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. Gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Pass to Smith. And here's Šarić. Now Smith. Here's Zubac. And that one's good. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Up by 1. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks so much, guys. Sue, a strong first half for this team. What was the mindset that gave you guys the lead?
We just have to be ourselves.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter.
They'll be facing a team that's had a little better year. But this game is winnable if they bring the energy.
Oh, they're going to need more than energy.
Without the points they've gotten off the bench, this game wouldn't be as close as it is. Can you count on that in the second half? It's debatable, man.
Yeah, it's going to be. That does it for halftime.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Shooting has been spectacular. 67%. Just incredible. We've got Smith. Dario Saric is out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Hazonia in at small forward. That's the group starting the second half for Chauncey Billups. Here's Hazonia. Pass to Saric. 6 on the shot clock. Now here's Smith. Here's Hazonia. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Here's Kalathis, covered by Smith. Antetokounmpo for 3. No luck on that one. Antetokounmpo has gone 2 of 5 from the floor. To the right side. Here's Smith. Yep, that one goes. Smith's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Here's Kalathis. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the 3rd. Softly drops in the floater. Kalathis has gotten his first points of the night.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Pass to Smith. Tries it from 19. No good.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
Antetokounmpo against Smith. Here's Papanikolaou. Out to the wing. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Up and over Smith. Connects on the 17-footer. Antetokounmpo has got 7.
And Giannis looking more and more comfortable each year operating from the mid-range.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Here are the NBA's premier passing teams, the league leaders in assists.
The assist numbers they're posting as a squad is a real testament to how willing they are to rely on each other. There's a lot of trust amongst these guys.
Out to the right wing. Now here's Smith. Tight defense on him. Inside. Here's Hazonia. And he comes up with a bucket. He's got 6.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Saric against Antetokounmpo. Second chance effort. And it's good on the layup.
Hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
Saric outside. Pass to Smith. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and short, crisp passing.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. So both teams making some changes here. Already it's February. Let's see how things look out west. You take a look at the home team. They're hoping to make some moves from the number 5 spot before the start of the playoffs. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the 3rd here. Down low. Antetokounmpo. Bam!
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Now here's Zubac. Here's Perkichin. Soft touch off the glass.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this 3rd quarter. Antetokounmpo outside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bojan Bogdanovic. That's his first foul of the game. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Shot clock at 6. Takes one from 10 feet. Yep, count it.
They ran that play exactly as it was drawn up. Nice job.
Got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the 3rd. good. Trying to get that one to fall. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Up by 1. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Pass to Perkichin. Over on Antetokounmpo. Hits the jump hook. Coming down the stretch. We'll see if someone can capture the lead and hold it.
Yeah, that's been an issue. 5 lead exchanges tonight.
Out to the right wing. To the left side wing. He shoots a 3. Drops in the 3. Antetokounmpo has got his first 3 points of the game.
And coming down the stretch, you just can't afford that type of defensive breakdown.
Yeah, breakdowns like this are only going to hurt you moving forward and late in the game. Establish some trust and make the defense come together.
Here's Perkichin.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
The first one falls. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Shooting 71%. Their offense has looked unstoppable all game long. And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over the last break I listened to Tom Thibodeau address the team. Coach telling their team this is a tight one. We need full effort defensively, 1 or 2 stops, and we will win this game. A coach preaching defense, a familiar tune.
And Allie, thank you for that. Here's Kaletas. And there's the screen. Antetokounmpo. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Well, if you think that Giannis was going to stop working after he won a title, what do you think he's going to do in the years that they don't? This guy continues to be one of the hardest workers in the NBA.
So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses.
Left a little on the table there, but at least he put them in front.
Smith outside. He takes it in. Oh, the dunk by Smith. Tight ball game coming down the stretch.
Yeah, with 7 lead changes thus far, this has been a thriller.
Here's Kaletas. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
It's nice to see they're not settling for 3-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Pass to Azonia. And here's Saric. Now here's Smith. For 3. He buries it from 3.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Antetokounmpo with it. Over Saric. And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss.
After clawing their way back in, that was a chance to even things up.
I'm not sure, but that could be a game-changing miss. He wanted that bad.
To the paint. Here's Smith. That's no good. Shooting 6 for 8 now. Gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss. They're just trying to hold on to this lead, Grant.
And right now, you just can't afford to be careless.
50 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
To the middle. The strong finish by Giannis.
Oh, gigantic shot here by Giannis. He's showing he's ready to deliver another big moment.
Pass to Smith. Fades and shoots. No good there.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
Antetokounmpo. It falls! Oh, what a sensational bucket! That brings them within one. And they committed intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
And he commits the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that'll put him up 2. And so he drops them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Huge free throws, bumps the lead up to 3, and now they simply have to guard against the 3-ball.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Don't force something up. You got to be smart here.
Wow. That takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
And there's only one option. They need a triple.
Nah, this is all from the perimeter and outside the arc here.
And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul. Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Ooh, I think that's a wrap, and I can tell you, you can't have more pressure-packed free throws than the ones that are going to seal the game.
So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
NBA, they showed their character.
Look to move the ball around, stand to create more offense.
Well, that's usually the best way to attack, especially against good defenses. Ball movement moves the defense, and when you've got the defense on the move, that's when you can break them down and get high percentage shots. It takes patience. It takes unselfishness.
It seems to be the most efficient way, doesn't it?
It does, especially against really good defenses.
Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Evan Fournier. Wembanyama's out there with Song. Then there's Rizachet, and it's Hayes in at the one.
And this is the kind of fire Gilgeous-Alexander plays with. How about the response there?
And Wembanyama throws it down.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
And really, Stan, Victor Wembanyama has a chance to be one of those paradigm-shifting players. Don't you agree?
Oh, no doubt, Kevin. First of all, there are not going to be very many 7'4" guys come along and then come with the skills that he has on a court, the length, his mobility, how fluid he is. It's unprecedented.
And here's Hayes after R.J. Barrett hitting the three. 11 feet away. That shot is off target. That makes him 2 for 3. Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
Well, we always talk about Murray shooting, but he can attack the basket as well.
And so just over a minute and a half played.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. The first one falls.
Looking like your classic wing. Zachary Richeche is 6'8", long, and can hit threes. A real modern swingman.
Dort, he's checked in for R.J. Barrett.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Pass to Saw. And here's Hayes. Outside Fournier. The three. Rebound by Murray. Gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Murray. Olynyk sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 now.
The classic combo guard. Gilgeous-Alexander is effective in the two-man game, especially on that first option, taking it himself.
Now here's Hayes. Wembanyama, right side. 5 on the clock. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Lyles. Gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Outside, Dort. Murray outside. Can't get it to fall.
Oh, you gotta finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Sarr gets the bucket.
This is where Sarr wants to be, right under the hoop, within easy reach of the basket.
And here is Lyles. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Fades away. And the shot goes down. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Now, here's Lyles. Still scoreless. Olynyk, a screen on Fournier. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Olynyk. Outside, Dort. Here's Murray. That one good for 2. Murray's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Here's Wembanyama for oh my goodness, with no time left on the clock.
Without a moment to spare, he guts this one out.
What poise, what focus. That's an impressive shot.
And that concludes a high-scoring first quarter. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
They've got Batum. Abusele out there with Gobert. Then it's Coulibaly. And it's Richeche in at the 2 spot. And Coulibaly gets it to go.
Well, anytime you can get a good look close in like that, it's always your best option.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Alexander Walker. And a missed layup.
You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against.
Batum, good.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. There's the screen. Brooks, the pass to Clark. Brooks with it. Defended by Gobert. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Dort against Batum. Pass to Yabusele. Offline with his three. On 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Dort passes to Alexander Walker. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Now, here's Clark. That three off the mark.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Now, Reza Shea. Last game he had 10 points. Hey, Stan, we've heard talk about players not heaving up a shot at the buzzer to protect their shooting percentage. Have you run into that at all?
Oh, Kevin, that definitely happens. Players are concerned about all of those numbers, shooting percentages being one of them, because they become a factor in contract negotiations. But they have to realize, number one, you've got to do what gives your team a chance to win. And number two, with all the analytics, teams separate out what they call heaves at the end of quarters.
Now, here's Lyons. No scoring in this one. Murray with it, working on Hayes. Lyles kicks to Brooks. And the foul called on Killian Hayes. That is his first foul of the game. .112 left in the first half. Sinks the three-pointer. Barrett's got 6.
Well, Barrett likes to shoot threes at a steady clip, and he's pretty free with those shots.
And Wembanyama up top. And he goes right over Olynyk and slams it down.
And when Victor dunks it, it sometimes looks like a toy hoop, doesn't it?
All right, Stan, let's put that coaching hat back on you. How in the world would you game plan for a player like Victor Wembanyama?
Well, that's a great question, Kevin, and there are no great answers because he's so good. I think when you're guarding him, you want to be as physical as you can and keep him as far away from the basket as possible to negate his length. Defensively, or when you're on offense, his defense, I think you want to use his instincts to block shots against him, take the ball at him, draw him, and get the ball to open people.
Sounds like a good plan.
Yeah, but if it were that good, it would work more often against a guy that good.
Brooks, the pass to Lyles. And a deep three from Murray. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Up 5. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
You take a look at the home team, they've stayed in the mix. A few people predicted they might regress. Clearly, that hasn't been the case. They continue to hum.
All right, getting back to this game now and the sensational play from Victor Wembanyama.
Come on now.
And that is
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Jamal Murray. Then it's Trey Lyons. Then it's Kelly Olynyk, and it's Barrett at the 3, the small forward. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Now, here's Barrett. He's got 6. And Gilgeous-Alexander the bucket on the assist by Barrett. And it's 9 points for Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Reza Shea. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Olynyk sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. And Olynyk is good for three. Olynyk's got 6 points in the quarter.
We've seen Olynyk do this for over a decade. Stretch the floor with his shooting.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Well, we've got a moment now to see this year's three-point contest and how it's shaping up. Let's take a look at some of the top candidates emerging as we see here some players who are likely to make the final cut.
Not too shabby of shooters on this list, Kevin. You gotta love the advancement and really the evolution of the three-point shot in today's game.
You look at Wembanyama. The third spot in the voting belongs to him. There are very few players with his ability from long range, and it looks like he'll be rewarded with a spot in the three-point contest.
And I'm sure there'll be some changes in the rankings still to come, but you're right. I'd be surprised if there's anyone who wouldn't cast a vote his way.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase this year of some incredible shooters, that's for certain. We'll keep you updated as we find out more.
Yeah, and I think we're in for a real treat. I think the increased importance of the three-point shot in today's game has really shined a light on the talent, precision, and really the wow factor of how these guys can drill the long ball.
Now, here's Barrett. He has 6. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pocket 4. Murray for 3. Wembanyama with the rebound.
Well, that one didn't fall, but otherwise they've been excellent shooting the ball to start this half.
You know, Coach, guys who are really productive, like Jamal Murray, often have turnover issues. But you know what? He really doesn't struggle with that.
No, he doesn't, and that's one of the great things about him, Kevin. He can be that aggressive but stay under control and take care of the ball. Always poised. Nothing seems to bother him.
That's an added quality that you don't see with a lot of guys who shoot and score as much as he does. Dort, he's checked in for Trey Lyons. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Murray kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. For 3, Barrett. And he's good on the 3-ball. Barrett's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Showing improvement in that aspect of his game. Barrett wants to get better firing off the catch.
Gobert with a screen on Barrett. Reza Shea wide open. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Maxing baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now, here's Barrett. He's got 9. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And Gilgeous-Alexander understands how to draw contact, especially when he's looking to score.
Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Olynyk. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Gone 3 of 4 so far in the 3rd quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Koulibaly, no good.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Murray finds Barrett. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 12 points in the game. 3rd quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's Koulibaly. And it's off from 3-point range. Gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. To the inside, Gilgeous-Alexander.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often. Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
Koulibaly with it, takes the 3. The shot will not fall. And we just finished the 3rd quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Up by 3. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the 4th quarter. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammate.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. They've got Gobert, Yabusele out there with Batum. Then it's Koulibaly, and it's Rupert in at the 1. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Dort. 6 on the shot clock. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. The 3 ball. Buries the long-range jumper. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points here in the second half.
Well, that's his first 3 here in the second half. Gotta think he'd like a few more of those.
Here's Rupert. With the shot. Leaps for it. It's Clark with the rebound.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Batum. And there it is for him. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points in the quarter.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
I now send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, during that last break, I heard Kenny Atkinson talking with his team. They said, let's lock in, keep our focus. We need everyone down the stretch. Now, his players looked engaged, so I think the message got across. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thanks. And Wembanyama gets it to go.
Showing he's more than just an interior threat. Wembanyama also possesses that reliable jump shot.
Barrett wide open, he fires. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Here's Wembanyama. Love the confidence from Wembanyama.
A big moment for the big man. Wembanyama stepping up in a huge way.
Inside. Lyles kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Lyles sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. And he makes that one.
Well, what I want to know, where is the communication defensively?
Well, I can tell you, this kind of defense will drive coaches crazy.
And where some feel stressed, Gilgeous-Alexander feels strength. Love the confidence from the young fella.
To the paint. Easy money for Wembanyama.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
A crossover. That doesn't go either for Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Fournier finds Wembanyama. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
And you know they wanted that one to go down.
Yeah, they really wanted that bucket to go. You can't get discouraged, though.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Wembanyama against Olynyk. Wembanyama passes to Hayes. Fires from the wing. It's hauled in by Lyles.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Guys, they're holding on to the slimmest of leads.
Yeah, and you can't afford to let that thing get any slimmer.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Taking care of business at the line. Converting on all those free throws helps them build this lead.
16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Song. Trains it from downtown.
And this kid has star written all over him. Sar putting the league on notice.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul. First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Great composure there. Calmly knocks them down to put this game out of reach.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. They didn't make it easy on themselves.
In the home stretch here, how does it feel to have the year winding down?
Well, on many levels, it feels good. I mean, you know, the postseason is upon us, and that'll ramp things right back up. The season may be ending, but the excitement is just about to start again.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Landale, the pass to Giddey. Knocks down the long J.
Beautiful execution, getting it away quickly. Giddey just wasting no time.
Pass to Jokic. Bogdanovich on the wing. Clock at 6. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Landale. Right side Ingles. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. And they're pushing it up. Floats one. And he lays it up and in.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
Outside Giddey. Here's Landale. Off the mark there with a 3. Giddey against Bogdanovich. And that one good.
You like seeing Bogdanovich get it done inside. An opportunistic score around the rim.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Here's Exum. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game. Gone 2 of 3 from the floor. There's a screen. To the paint. Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
You know, you never know what Jokic is going to do because he's so unpredictable when he's working in the screen and roll.
Back to Giddey. The rebound by Bogdanovich.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
And down it goes. 2 points.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Green's checked in for Ingles. And while we have a moment, a look at the league leaders in fast break points over the last 10 games.
Over the last few weeks, they've been high flying, getting up and down the court with conviction.
Down low. Here's Giddey. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
You look at Giddey stealing the spotlight. What a jam.
Pass to Jovic. And he banks in the layup.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Mills, the pass to Giddey. And he converts the layup. Giddey's got 7. Gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. Pass to Jovic. Inside. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Now here's Giddey. He has 7. Six to shoot. His fourth make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
And at 4-5 now, a nice start. I mean, he looks ready to make an impact offensively. So far, so good.
Here's Bogdanovich. Yep, that one's good. Bogdanovich has got his second basket of the game.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
That one falls.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Up 1. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
We've got Ben Simmons, Green out there with Joe Ingles. Then it's Aaron Baines, and it's Daniels in at the shooting guard. Here's Jokic, 11 feet out, and he hits it.
I mean, some good stuff out here. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come off of nice passes.
They've got Nikola Jokic, and it's Guduric in at the shooting guard position. Now here's Simmons. Green for 3. Jokic grabs the board. We've got Dyson Daniels. Joe Ingles is out there with Aaron Baines. Then it's Ben Simmons, and it's Green in at small forward. Teodosic, rebounded by Baines.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Now here's Simmons. And slam dunk by Simmons.
Simmons taking off, launching himself right through the defense and rendering that D helpless.
Here's Guduric. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Jokic. And the 3 off target. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Green finds Simmons. Good on the shot. Simmons has got 4 points this quarter.
And the elite bigs today can score posting and facing up, Clark. Can all those options make it hard to decide which way to attack?
Well, I agree with you there, and I think it's a good problem to have, quite honestly, B.A. I mean, that's also, I think, where coaching and analytics comes into play. Trying to keep track of what approach is going to work best for you.
As we head towards the playoffs, let's see where the Eastern Conference standings sit. Taking a look at the visitors here. Now in second, they look to be in terrific shape moving forward. Now here's Simmons. It's Giddey on the wing. Launches it. Yes. And that's Simmons with the assist. Giddey's got 14.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Drills it from deep.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Giddey. 14 points for him. Pass to Furphy. Outside Giddey. Over Bogdanovich. And it's Giddey missing.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
And here's Bogdanovich. And here's Jokic. In his last outing, 10 points for him. Jokic with a screen on Simmons. Took the opportunity when he saw it. He's got 5.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Here's Giddey. A shot from the low post is good.
Yeah, how about Giddey tonight? Scoring the ball, such a different matchup. I don't know who they can throw at him right now.
Now here's Bogdanovich. He has 7. The 3 is up. Hits the 3-pointer.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Giddey against Bogdanovic. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to go on Bogdan Bogdanovic.
I like seeing Giddey challenge defenses like this, making them compromise in the process.
There's 25 seconds left in the second quarter. Outside Bogdanovic. Lets it go from deep. Hits the trifecta. Bogdanovic has got 9 points in the quarter.
And another one from distance. He's hot, and they keep feeding him.
And that concludes the first half. Leading by 7. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
If they think they'll win with this kind of defense, they're tripping. When you give up that many good shots, it fuels your...
And now as the... Thanks for tuning in.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. One guy who's been getting it done is Josh Giddey.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
And on the floor for Doc Rivers as we get into the second half. It's hauled in by Landale. Exum outside. Can't cash it in from close range.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
Deflected. Now Ingles. No made baskets yet. Pass to Mills. They set a pick. Outside Giddey. Three-pointer. No good on the shot.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Bogdanovic passes to Jokic. Shoots over Ingles. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. Jokic has got 6.
Jokic being a problem for the defense. Strong even against physical contact.
And timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And let's look now at the shooting guards who've been most effective with their defense this past month. Josh Giddey is second.
Yeah, and this is a group that really appreciates effective ball movement. They can create for themselves or anyone else on the floor.
Yeah, I think you've got to attribute it to the unselfish attitude that each of them has. I mean, sure, they're going to attack and make sure they get their points, but they get just as much satisfaction in racking up assists, too.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Bogdanovic. 13 points in the game.
1 for 4 in the second half. Just trying to get into a rhythm.
Now here's Ingles. He's covered closely. And here's Mills from the arc. Pure from three-point range. Mills has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Boy, pushing the action on the screen and roll. Mills gets the space he needs to finish.
Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And he drops the first. Both teams deciding to change it up. And that's good as he hits both shots.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Mills, the pass to Landale. Outside, Ingles launches a 3. It doesn't go for him. Gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Pass to Bogdanovic. Pulls it from 20. And Mills pulls it down. Gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. And Simmons gets it to go. Simmons has got his third basket on the night right there.
You know, what touch from the Australian native, Ben Simmons. I mean, he's so good at staying under control, even when facing physical contact.
Now here's Jokic. 6 points for him. Second shot opportunity, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to go on Ben Simmons. That free throw no good. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And the second free throw is good. Gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Oh, there's the alley. Picked it out of midair. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Here's Petrushev. Simmons defending. He squares up and sinks it. Give him 8.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Outside Mills. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Man, good whistle there.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
He's perfect from the line this time. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Bogdanovich with it. 13 points in the game. From deep three-point land. That one doesn't drop. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Leading by 4. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. We've got Green, Dyson Daniels out there with Ben Simmons. Then it's Matisse Thybulle, and it's Baines in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Teodosic. Going inside. Ben Simmons grabs the board. Pass to Daniels. To tie it up. And he takes it up and lays it in. Daniels has gotten 4 this quarter.
Inside, Daniels really uses his agility, getting nimble to find himself a shot.
Here's Topic. Jokic with it. Checked by Baines. 6 on the shot clock. On target from range. Topic has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. And timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, I had a chance to find out what Taylor Jenkins was discussing with his players. He was very passionately telling his team, don't give them an inch when they have the ball. This game is going to come down to defense. I need you guys to work hard and close this one out. Guys?
And Allie, thanks. Cash, Mills with the bucket.
You know, Mills has been a guy who's been very streaky as a perimeter shooter, but he's been good behind the arc his entire career.
Jokic with a screen on Mills. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Patrick Mills picks one up. The first one falls. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
This is what makes him special, his ability to come through in these spots.
Outside, Ingles. Pass to Landale. To take the lead. Cash, Mills with the bucket. Mills has got 6 points in the quarter.
And there's one of the sharpest weapons in Mills' arsenal, specifically because of how fast his release is.
This one for 3. It's hauled in by Landale.
Hey, you know, I like the competitive spirit, but when you look at it, I think he rushed that three a little bit because he was trying to get back at his opponent.
When his team needs him, Giddey steps up. And you love to see a guy with that kind of fire.
And that one misses. Gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. To the inside. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
And Bogdan has played in big games before, and this experience translating into him being ready to take important shots.
Giddey. And it goes. That makes him 9 for 13 now.
And I understand we're seeing some potent offense, but you have to put up more of a fight defensively.
Come on now, look. Sit back and enjoy the fireworks. Nothing better than good offense.
Over to the left wing. Outside Bogdanovich. And the three-pointer goes.
He's such a clutch shooter. He just lives for the big shot.
Outside Giddey. Floats one up, and he buries it.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Pass to Jokic. Jokic is doubled. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. He sinks the clutch free throw.
Hey, those and one plays can really be backbreakers in a close game.
Bogdanovich against Giddey. Money.
Late game pressure, no problem. Not a factor in Giddey's concentration.
26 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
How about the big-time clutch basket from Jokic? No backup in him, despite the major pressure.
And we've got a timeout from Taylor Jenkins. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Obviously not a lot of time to work with. What do you guys think we're going to see?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in a game.
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Jokic. From downtown. And he drills the triple.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
The visiting club takes the win on the road. And this was an emotional win for them. No doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how they just